Okay guys, here we are back in the workshop on the test bench, and today we're going to show you the Buddy Rainhead. We've got a 300mm example here, and specifically what we want to show you is the air ingress hole which works via Venturi. Now that might sound a little bit like gibberish, but I'm going to explain to you how it works. So as you can see, this is a Rainhead. This is just a second now. It's got a dent in there, but it's a great example. So today we're going to show you how this works. You can see that it's got a small hole in the side of the union, and I will explain to you why that is. So if I unwind this for a start, so I can remove the union, make it a little bit easier to work with. So here is the hole here, and we've got in the inlet, we have a O-ring or a seal, and we've also got a filter and a restrictor arrangement. So we're just going to remove that now. Okay, so we're going to remove the seal first, and then we've got a restrictor, and then got the Venturi, the little Venturi piece. So you can see the other end of it out here. So we're just going to get a screwdriver and push it out. A Phillips screwdriver is perfect. It'll just fit up there, so you just simply push it out carefully. You go, it's popped out. Okay, so here's the Venturi. So the way that this works is that it faces this way. This is the inlet and this is the outlet, and you can see here is quite a small jet going down through the middle, and what it does is that it squirts a high pressure jet through that hole, and in this chamber here, which is obviously this chamber in here, it creates a vacuum which then pulls air through this hole. So that's the inside of the chamber in there, and that's the outside. It's got a small air ingress hole, and so if you can imagine that being water blasting through that hole and sucking air with it, it all of a sudden increases in its volume, because it's not only water, it's also air as well. So it's creating aerated water inside in the main diffuser of the head, and then it makes its way out the bottom through the jets. So we're going to put this back together now, and I'm just going to show you, when you do put it back together, you have to make sure that it is seated 100% correctly, otherwise it won't work properly and water will squirt out the air ingress hole. So let's put the restrictor back in, and then we'll put the seal back in. We'll put it all back together. This goes on here. So that ball-shaped unit there sits on that seal. As you wind it down, I won't wind it up completely because I'll show you. See that there? So you're able to tilt the head in either direction, a small amount. I think it's about 25 degrees. So we're going to fire it up now, install it, and I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so here's our wall arm just sticking out of this test bench, and we'll wind it on like so. There we go. Now for the sake of the exercise, we'll just hand tighten it because it's got a seal there, and you can see around here you've got the air ingress hole, so it's hopefully a good view. Okay, so we can turn it on. So now you'll notice that when we first turn it on and fire it up and fill up everything with water, this air ingress hole will spit out a small amount of water, and that is absolutely normal because of when it's in its prime state, so it will be priming. So here we go. So you'll notice that the air ingress hole shot a bit of water out for about a second, and then it started doing its job. So that's sucking air in now, and if I put my finger across it, you can hear the difference. Show you the difference. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but it definitely looks like more water, and it definitely feels like more water when you've got the air going with it. So that's how the Buddy Rainhead Venturi works. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.